Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's we study dynamic behavior of first order system. As we studied before, when we derive the level system in a storage tank, we got a transfer function. We got a transfer function with the first order form. So this is the standard form of first order. Now we are studying what the response of the first order, what the response of this first order if we introduce an input here ut, and what the yt or us here ys in Laplace domain. The input type may be step, means that the graph will be like this, step change in the input with the magnitude m. It means that ut is m and us is m over s. So what the response of the first order mean, what the dynamic behavior of the first order system. Or maybe we enter another step type, for example ramps like this, with the gradient or slope is a, so the ut is a t, or us is a over s square. Another common input is sine wave. The sine wave is like this. So this is a sine wave with the amplitude a. The maximum of the peak here a, and that the amplitude a, then ut is a sine omega t. So what the response when we enter the step? What the response we enter by ramp, and what the response when we enter by sine wave. The step input will produce step response. So what the step response? And for the ramp input will produce a ramp response. The similar with above case, for the sine wave input will produce sinus sinusoidal response. So if we know the response of the first order system, means we knew the dynamic behavior of the first order system. Now we derive the step response of the first order system. So this one US YS, then we if for the first case step, mean that we will get the step response that YS is K over tau S plus 1 time input US, because the US is step, then with magnitude M, then the Laplace transform is M over S. In order to solve by Heaviside method, we can solve this equation to get the YT by Laplace transform using the Heaviside method. We replace or convert this form by so S plus, so this one K over tau, K over tau over S plus 1 over tau time M over S, and then we convert to the form alpha 1 S plus tau 1 over tau plus alpha 2 over S. Now we find the alpha 1 and alpha 2. Okay. Alpha 1 is, because this is the case, the first case, mean that the root are different or distinct, we can use Heaviside method by YS over S plus tau and set S at minus 1 over tau. This means that K over tau S 1 over tau M over S time S plus of 1 over tau set S minus 1 over tau. This form we can cancel to get the value K over tau M over S, with S is 1 over tau, so we can replace this S minus 1 over tau. Now we get the alpha 1. Alpha 1 is minus Km, and then alpha 2. What the alpha 2? Alpha 2 is ys time so time s, actually s plus 0, and set s minus 0 or s is 0. Now we get k over tau s plus 1 over tau time m over s time s and set s to 0. S can be cancelled, then we get k over tau m over tau, because the s is 0, then we get km. Okay, now we got alpha 1 and alpha 2, alpha 1 and alpha 2, and then the ys, then ys is alpha 1 minus km over s plus 1 over tau plus alpha 2 km over s. To get yt, we have to inverse this form. This is Laplace transform. We inverse the Laplace transform to get yt. So the Laplace transform of km minus km over s plus 1 over s is minus e minus km time e power 1 over tau t plus km, or we can simplify by km time 1 minus e power t per over tau. Okay. So this is the response of the first order system when we introduce step, or it means that this is the step response of first order system. Okay. So we can summarize we have this transfer function ut is step, ut is m, then yt is km 1 minus e power t over tau. Just imagine if we have just imagine at time t is 0, at time t is 0, then 1 minus infinite, because 1 minus 1, sorry, 1 minus 1, if t is 0 mean 1 minus e power 0, e power 0 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. So at time t is 0, the yt is 0. Okay. At time t infinite, yeah, at time t infinite mean that e power infinite or e power minus infinite mean 0. So the value will be km. So this is km. Yeah. So for the infinite time, the yt value will be km, and the transient response, yeah, between the first steady state to second steady state. So at time infinite means second steady state, time 0 means initial steady state. Yeah. This is the transient response between uh, initial to new steady state. Okay. Just imagine if I divide the yt by km. So if I divide yt by km mean the new steady state at 1. Okay, and here the time is t, here time per tau. Then at t per tau 1, sorry, at time per tau 1, 2, here it about 0.9632. So from this graph we can find the tau value. Yeah. So mean 1 mean t over tau is 1 at or t is tau. So here to find out the tau parameter of first order system. Yeah. And k, yeah, k can be determined by delta y over delta u. So in the first order, the parameter k and tau can be derived from this graph. So if we have a graph, we can identify the parameter of the first order system. Okay, so this is the step response of first order system. Okay, let's we continue to another input. That is, the second input is RAM. What the RAM respond? So what the RAM respond for the first order system? So, like in the first case, if we have first order like this, with the input is RAM, mean ut is a t, or us is a over s square. We find the ys and then we will get the yt. Why? Ys is k over ts plus 1 times a s square. Convert this form to s plus 1 over tau a s square, and convert to common form for the repeated root. So this is the repeated root. So convert this form to alpha 1 s plus alpha 2 s square plus alpha 3 s plus 1 over tau. I rearrange this form to make easier to be solved by Heaviside method that we have studied before. So the alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 can be determined by this method. So from the repeated root, here r is 2, so r is 2, and t is 0, then alpha 2 is k over tau s plus 1 over tau a s square times s square set as s and 0. So because this is from alpha r minus I is for I0, in that we got this one.